name is Jerry.
What's up? I'm Em.
And I have cystic fibrosis.
I've got CF too. We're biking to breathe.
Bike to Breathe, for me, is a great event that helps me accomplish many things, exercise-wise, health-wise, bringing friends together. It's all about the journey in life and the people that you meet along the way.
When we teamed up to do this bike ride, it was like, wow, cool. Like, I get to ride bikes across different cities and states and countries with this guy, my hero.
We do get out there on the road and we speak to a lot of parents and meet and greet people with cystic fibrosis, and that's very motivational to them to get out there and exercise.
It's always cool to meet somebody else with CF or a family because they truly know what you're going through and what you've gone through. So to be able to connect with them and maybe inspire them, and they don't know that they inspire us as well to keep going and keep biking, because you think about those families, you think about these guys that keep you going, and it really puts it into perspective about why we do what we do.
Woo! Bike to Breathe 2020. We are going from Boston to Pittsburgh, Beantown to Steel City on September 20th through the 26th, 2020. Em and I will be heading out from Boston, heading down through Massachusetts into New York.
We should be getting some beautiful scenery with some color changes with the trees, and definitely some elevation rolling hills.
Through Pennsylvania and finishing off in Pittsburgh.
Super excited to get back out there and spread some awareness on the East Coast again and get back in the saddle with Jerry.
Exercise is beneficial for everybody, but especially with cystic fibrosis, it's probably the single most important thing in my life that's kept me healthy. What exercise does, it helps keep your lungs clear so you don't get as many infections. So it opens up the lungs, you can breathe a little easier, and it just clears out your lungs with all the mucus.
Exercise is great to help with airway clearance. It's also good for your mind, for anxiety and depression, which is pretty prevalent in the CF and chronic disease world.
What I would tell somebody with cystic fibrosis if they were hesitant about doing exercise is that, look at me, I'm 64 with cystic fibrosis. I've gotten here today because I've exercised for life.
For me, I love to bike and run a lot, and I find those are my go-tos, but any exercise is good, and there's studies out showing just how important exercise is. No matter what you do, moving is great, and it's great for your health.
When I exercise and I bike, it's just a great satisfaction that I have that, you know, it's mind over matter. That nobody's going to tell me, well, because you have cystic fibrosis, you can't do certain things.
Just really inspired and empowered me. Exercise has become the new normal for me. Some days it's hard to get out the door, but once I'm out there, I'm happy. I think I'll keep on going, keep on running, and biking to breathe.
I wanted to give a big shout out to the Boomer Esiason Foundation for believing in the power of exercise and making this possible.
Big shout out to the Bike to Breathe crew. They're the best in the business.